Hi, this is Neha,
And this is Atish.
and we are back with a new episode on practical wisdom with ancient scriptures. But before we do that, we would like to wish you a very happy Navratri.
Happy Navratri. So, which scripture are we discussing today?
We are back to Gita because I think it's a lot more easier and applicable for you to understand, especially today when you lost your chess competition.
That's what you call hitting the iron when it's hot. I don't want to talk about it.
That's why we need to talk about it today only. You need to understand how these ancient scriptures verses are so applicable in life today. We need to understand how the timeless wisdom of Gita helps us navigate through life's ups and downs and its relevance in our today's life.
Okay, fine. Shoot. Though your verse conversations with me off camera really calmed me down, it actually really helps.
So today we are going to talk about this powerful words from Gita from chapter 2 and verse 38. This is the one that we all actually struggle with at some point of time in life. It helps us in dealing with gain and loss and victory and defeat. This verse applies to life in dealing with everyday struggle and failures of life.
That sounds great. I think this one really resonates with me, especially with my school and its pressure.
Okay, let's come to the verse now. Lord Krishna says to Arjuna, Sukh dukhe same kirtva labha labho jaya jayo. ततो युद्धाय युजस्व नैवं पापम अवापस्यसि.
He says, treat pleasure and pain, gain and loss, victory and defeat the same. But what does that really mean?
Good question. So Lord Krishna says to Arjuna that in the battle of life, you should treat success and failure both the same. Whether you win or lose, you should not be swayed by emotions. Focus on the process, the effort, not just the result.
I see. But I'm gonna be honest, that's a tough one. I mean, when you work really, really hard to win something and you don't, it seems like a failure. I see it all the time. Whether it be competitions, grades, or tests, they can feel like a measure of your self worth.
Exactly. Our society places so much importance on the outcomes. But Krishna says to get detached from any kind of attachment to success and failures. It's not about being cold to emotions, it's about not letting those emotions control your inner peace.
Okay, so let's say I work really, really hard for a chess competition, but I still lose. Am I supposed to feel okay?
Yes, exactly. It does not mean that you won't feel disappointed, but it does mean that you won't let that loss define who you are or affect your inner peace. You see, Krishna always encourages us to perform our dharma, which is basically our duty and responsibility, without worrying about the rewards. Just like Arjuna had to fight the battle, you also need to put your best effort in your work.
So the focus should be on doing the right thing and not on winning?
It's about doing your best, whether you win or you lose. And that's a real victory in being able to focus on your efforts and not being distracted by your outcomes.
You know what? I think that I get it. But what about when we win? Like, let's say I get a good grade. or I win a competition. Is it wrong to celebrate that?
Of course not. Celebration is great. Krishna never says that you should not enjoy the fruit of your labor. What he's saying is don't let your happiness come only from the win. Don't let that thing define you. Enjoy the victory, but don't forget that real joy is in doing your best.
Oh, it's not about getting too attached to success, but it's okay to be happy still.
Exactly. The key is balance. It's the same with losses. You should experience the emotions, but don't let them take over. Whether it's the thrill of your victory or the sting of defeat, stay grounded in the awareness that they both are temporary. The efforts, the growth, that's what lasts.
So it's kind of like being in control of your emotions rather than letting your emotions control you. And if you depend too much on the outcomes, whether you win or if you lose, then you will always be chasing the next thing. The peace comes from knowing that you gave your best.
You nailed it. That's the sense of this verse. Krishna says, do your best without worrying about your results. Life will bring both victories and defeat. And if we attach ourselves too strongly to either, we will be swinging like a pendulum. We will never be at peace.
I think that's something that I could use in my everyday life. I stress out when I don't get the results that I expect, but I do learn a lot from the experience. I guess that if I focus on learning rather than the grade, then I won't feel so defeated when something doesn't go according to plan. You know, my English teacher said the exact same thing today. She was giving us progress reports of our grades, and she said that your grades are going to be pathetic. Don't see the grade, but actually analyze individual experiences and what you learned from them. And that's really what this course is meant to be.
So basically, your English teacher taught you today the essence of this verse, Labha, Labho, Jaya, Jayo. That's a brilliant insight, actually. Life is a continuous journey of learning and growing and doing our best. Whether we win or we lose, it's the effort that counts.
So this applies to more than just school and grades, right? Like it also applies to friendships and relationships too. Like most of the friends or kids my age, they try to be the one with the most friends, the one with the coolest social life. But maybe it's about being more genuine rather than just needing this external validation.
Exactly, you're right. The same principle applies on the relationships and friendships too. You can't control how others behave, and you should not tie your worth to the number of friends you have or how popular you are. True friendships, true connections come when you are authentic and true to yourself. The focus should always be on your actions, on how you treat people, on how you grow as a person, and not on how others perceive you.
It's like not needing validation from the outside world all the time. Just focusing on what feels right for you.
Yes, and always remember the Gita also teaches you that it's your action only that is in your control, not others' reaction.
Yeah.
So you keep doing your best and don't worry about if everyone around you is not on the same page. Focus on what you can control.
That's powerful. I guess that if I apply this mindset, then I can be more at peace with myself. Even when things don't go my way, I will remember that I gave my best. And in the end, that's all that matters.
You really have understood the essence of this verse, Atich. And I think you have made an important shift. It's not about winning or losing, it's about how you play the game.
Yeah, and remembering that life is like that. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. But it's how you deal with both that shape who you are. I will keep this in my mind the next time I'm facing a challenge.
Remember this, whether you are facing a challenge at work, or in school, or in relationships, treat success and failure both with calmness. Keep doing your best and let go of the attachment to the results.
Stay balanced, keep learning, and don't let life's ups and downs throw you off course.
Perfect. So, on this wise note, we bid you goodbye for today. Till we meet again, live life with gratitude and keep reading.
Though Krishna didn't say this in the Gita, but moms are always right. So live life with gratitude and keep reading. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.